guacamole, holy guacamole. I just got hit by a car, and you're the one who swept me off my feet, pushed me in the street, left me in a coma. Guacamole me, guacamole you. I just got busted for drugs, and you're the one who sold me to the Fed, leaving me for dead, played me for a fool. Making guacamole, mix it in the bowlie. I just got mauled by a bear, and you're the one who covered me with honey. Thought it was so funny, how could you be so cruel? Take it. That's good. Captain Guacamole, Officer Stromboli, I just got shot in the face, and you're the one who had the smoking gun. Love is just no fun whenever I'm with you. Guacamole coma, Yuma, Arizona, I just got hepatitis C, and you were standing there with a syringe. How it makes me cringe, breaks my heart in two. Holy guacamole, lumpy, green and rolly, baby, I wouldn't change a thing. 'Cause even though I'm down upon my luck, I don't give a fuck, long as I have you. Help me make it through the night, 'cause I am tired and alone. Help me make it through the night, 'cause I don't like myself anymore. I guess I'm just not interesting. I have no personality. I met a guy with cancer, and he felt sorry for me. I've never been a social guy. I'm always making children cry. I guess that's just the way it's meant to be. Help me make it out of bed, 'cause I am scared and sad. Help me make it through the day, 'cause there's nothing out there for me anymore. 'Cause I'm always coming in last place and getting dirt kicked in my face, and everyone pushes ahead of me, and no one stops to care. And I curse the gods each day in vain for giving me this life of pain, when all I really need's a little hug. and alone. Help me make it through the night, 'cause I don't like myself. She says she wants to Uber home now, 'cause you're just not her type of guy. And she's got better things to do than to hang around with you. She's got other ways she'd rather spend her time. So for now, she just wants an Uber home. She says it's not that you're not handsome, you're just not her cup of tea. But she still wants to be your friend, 'cause if she meets her Mr. Right, then maybe you could help them move her stuff when she moves in with him. But for now, she just wants an Uber home. Girl, I know that it's all over now, but it's 8 p.m. on Friday night. The Uber rates are surging high. Oh girl, I promise not to cry again, but I'd really like if we could wait until the price goes down. Take it. Says she wants to Uber home now, and it's not negotiable. So open up that stupid app, get her address and all that crap, and just admit that it was never meant to be. 'Cause right now, she says she wants an Uber home.
Checking the mic test. 1, 2. 2. Help. 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 Check. Testing 1, 2.
Service in this room. Can we try the
Help.
bedroom?
Help.
Woo.
Okay. Hello everybody and welcome to Henry's Kitchen, where today we're going to be teaching you how to make a delightful campfire dish called banana boats. But holy shit, first we've got Kathy just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Kathy, that was very generous of you. Thanks for doing that. And it's good to see your name on here. I don't know if I've seen you in a little while. Thank you very much, Kathy, for that generous donation. And I want to thank Ouija Board, spelled B-O-R-E-D, which is what I am when I play with a Ouija board, has resubscribed, as well as the Chironex at tier 3 level, and you're on the board. Thank you very much, Chironex. And Kathy also says, I don't know math, but I think that's like 8 years or some shit. Talking about 36 months. Hold on. We have a setup here. Computer. How many years is 36 months?
36 months is 3 years.
Okay, 3 years. So you were asking, or some shit. It looks like that's the shit. 3 years. Thank you very much, Cappy, for subscribing. Also want to say thank you to It's Kate X for gifting a tier 1 sub to Luna Gothy. Thank you so much, It's Kate X, for all the gift subs that you've given. And thanks for rating our channel, sharing your audience with us, and everything that you do. And M. Cariotti resubscribed as well and says, hey, Henry and Roast Beef, thanks for a fun 26 months, and I'm looking forward to many more. Thank you, M. Cariotti. And speaking of Roast Beef, my cat, we have a good situation now. He likes to go into the stroller. Oh, you can see him. I think he can tell that the camera's on him right now. He likes to go into the stroller and chill out in there. Unfortunately, he's a little big in the behind area, so we have to figure out how to get him completely in there. Right now, we just have the flap open so his ass can hang out of it. But it's a work in progress, but so far, uh-oh, he's coming out now. Oh, no. I also have a little pillow there for a landing pad for him. Okay, well, that sucks. He's on his way out now. He's probably going to ruin everything. But thanks, M. Cariotti, and thanks, Duza, for saying happy birthday, Henry, or Herney. No, the name's Henry, and also it's not my birthday unless there's somebody else named Herney whose birthday it is. But either way, thank you very much for your subscription. 31-month subscription. And, hey, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm just chilling out, having a little coffee. A little update on Roast Beef. He had a vet appointment yesterday, and the doctor said that she was concerned that he's got high blood pressure, which it's expected that animals, when they go in to visit the doctor, they get nervous because, look, they're in the same building where they put animals to sleep. They're not able to cognitively figure out why they're there. If they're old, they might be thinking, oh, no, it's finally time for them to put me to sleep. So there is a lot of anxiety, and that can cause high blood pressure. But in this case, the doctor said his was even higher than that, than the fear of death. So that's concerning. So we have the veteran gave me a pill that I have to administer. First, you cut the pill into fourths, which is impossible because it's tiny. And you put it on a little, one of those chewy things, and then he eats it. So hopefully those chewy things, I think, raise his blood pressure anyway. So, anyway, Worm082 says, you took the cat to a veteran? No, this is a veterinarian. I don't think she's a veteran also, but she might be. I don't think so. Okay. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. So Roast Beef, he's all right, though. He eats, he drinks, he sleeps. He does all the things the rest of us do. And until that's not the case, he's going to be part of this world. Okay. Goosebag says, your cat has high blood pressure, so they gave you a pill. No, they didn't give me the pill. They gave me the pill to administer to him. Okay. But that would kind of make sense. That they would give me a pill to bring my blood pressure down from the anxiety of it all. Mochi's Nirvana just resubscribed at the tier 3 level. Thank you so much, Mochi's Nirvana, and says, hey, looking forward to seeing you in Key West. Yeah. Howdy to all the users and sending big love and good vibes. Mochi's Nirvana, thank you so much for your resubscription. That's very kind of you. And Toxicious subscribed for 6 months. Okay, my stomach hurts, and I think it's because of that shit that I ate on Sunday. Gayfish69 says, I hope your beef is okay, Henlips. Yeah, I hope he is too. It's concerning when you get a geriatric cat. Quanto is here. Quanto is our resident technical advisor who says, happy birthday, Henry. Thank you, Quanto. My birthday isn't till November, so it's a little early. Stuff977777 says, what recipe should I make first when your cookbooks come in? Well, the chutney cheese weenie bites were a big hit, as well as there were a couple of other ones that people have liked. Well, cheesecake for one, chili for one, all of the for ones. Grandma's melons. Caffey gifted a tier 1 sub to My Stomach Hurts. Thank you so much, Caffey. That's very kind of you. Okay. Guys, we're getting off a little bit. I want to thank once again JV's Tech for this cool picture in the background here from Rainbow Bridge in, I believe, Tokyo, Japan. And let's see what other pictures we have. Pug Lady. It looks like Pug Lady just went to, took a trip to Sammy Davis City. I don't know if they call it that, but this is Las Vegas, Nevada. To do some high rolling at the Circus Circus. The Circus Circus is where I met Tom Cruise in a parking lot. And he asked me if he could have some of my beer. I don't know why I was drinking in a parking lot, but there's a picture of it on Instagram. Oh boy. Roast beef. Anyway, Pug Lady, this is great. Circus Circus is great. And let's see, there's another picture here. And it looks like it's a picture of a slot machine with some pugs on it. That, in fact, that looks a little bit like, was your dog's name Millie? Was that the pug? Looks a little bit like Millie. Very cool. Okay. Robert Table says, Grandma's Melons in this Christian Minecraft server. I don't know what that is. That sounds like gamer talk, and I'm not familiar. But I will be playing a game, Heavy Rain, in just a little bit here. This is a cool background. Maybe we could use it for our song here. We've got a song request from one of our main users here, Parasitosis. And don't forget, Sunday, August the 17th. And I think this was the brainchild of Munch Hotel. And then Parasitosis and the other moderators ran with it. It's Kate and many others. Beelsby have organized August 17th. That's going to be this Sunday at noon. I'm going to be hanging up the spatula and just doing an all music stream. It's just going to be me doing songs, and I can't wait because I'm so fucking tired of cooking. I can't even describe it to you. Okay, so you know what, I'm going to change the picture. This is great, Pug Lady, thanks, but this song that Parasitosis requested calls for something a little bit more peaceful. How about this? Gumme Cande sent us this picture from upstate New York. Let's use this one. Let's put the reverb on. Check, 1, 2. Help! Help! Check, test. You guys can hear that okay and it's acceptable? We're going to do a song here requested to us by Parasitosis that goes all the way back to, I think, the late 70s, maybe the 80s. But it's a song by a little town called Boston, and a lot of people don't know this, but that's an ironic name. The band Boston is not actually from the town Boston. Where are they from? Computer, where is the band Boston from?
Boston formed in Boston, Massachusetts, United States in 1975.
Oh, okay, so they are actually from Boston. One of those bands is not from there. I think it might be Kansas, is not from Kansas. Kansas, computer, where's Kansas from, the band? Computer, where is the band Kansas from?
Kansas formed in Topeka, Kansas, United States in 1973.
What is the band? Chicago. Computer, the band Chicago, where are they from?
Here is an answer from an Alexa Answers contributor that I translated. The band Chicago was founded in the eponymous U.S. city of Chicago.
Okay. Bill Kunstler says, really, they are Rockford. That's what I would have thought too. America. Yeah, good call. Boner of a Lonely Fart asks, America. Computer, what country is the band America from?
From SputnikMusic.com. America is a rock band formed in England in 1970 by multi-instrumentalists Dewey Bunnell, Dan Peake, and Jerry Beckley.
They're from the UK. There you go. Okay, that was a huge waste of time, and I apologize. Let's go ahead and do this song that Parasitosis wanted to hear. This singer, Brad Delp, was an incredible singer. He sadly took his life way too early, meaning he died way too early. He didn't take his life early. That makes it sound like there's an appropriate time to do it. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking about that. Brad Delp had an incredible, beautiful, soaring, high voice. I'm not going to be able to do that, so I'll be singing this in the sort of, what would you call it? The Jose Suicidio range of singing. And it's not going to be very easy because I don't know if I've really done much of this song. I grew up listening to it, but it's got some tricky chords in it, or chord changes anyway. This morning the sun was gone. Turned on some music to start my day. I lost myself in a familiar song. I closed my eyes and I slipped away. I see Mary Ann walk away. I see my Mary Ann walking away. I think we can do it higher than this. I'm going to take it up just a little bit. I'm sorry. So many people have come and gone. Their faces fade as the years go by. Yet I still recall as I wander on, as clear as the sun in the summer sky. Gayfish69 says, this is music to my ears, baby. I appreciate that. This might be one of the worst renditions of this song that's ever made. My thoughts and apologies go out to the estate of Brad Dope. It's more than a feeling when they hear that old song they used to play. I begin dreaming till I see Marianne walk away. See my Marianne walking away. Tired and I'm thinking cold, I hide in my music, forget the day, and I dream of a girl that I used to know. Close my eyes and I slipped away. I don't know how you get those notes. I don't know what they are actually. Than a feeling when I hear that old song they used to play. I begin dreaming till I see Marianne walk away. Sorry everybody. Oh boy, I think Marianne would definitely be walking away from that monstrosity if I were trying to serenade her right out her window. Thanks everybody. I'm seeing a lot of clapping and I'm seeing a lot of nice things here. I appreciate that. I think that, yeah, Holy Crap Awesome says good effort. I really did try. I probably tried about 75% on that one, which is more than I've ever really tried at anything. So okay, let's go ahead and do another song. Thanks so much, Parasitosis. I'm sorry I butchered that one, but hopefully it's, I mean, the good news is it'll be on the internet for all of the rest of eternity, even after I'm dead. Speaking of Parasitosis, there's a cool picture. I don't know what this is. Is this in Tokyo also, or is this, it does have a little bit of a Japanese structure kind of look to it, but what do I know? But this is a cool picture. I like the way that I fit sort of in the symmetry of it. Holy Crap Awesome says, you do have a lovely smile. Well, that's very nice of you. Thank you very much. Gayfish69 looks like a ball sack. I can't really see with my eyes the way they are. But I think it's cool. Why don't we go ahead and use this one? Slashknock says, my father's name is also Henry. He left us when I was young. He got into cooking videos on YouTube, I heard. Yeah, that's usually the beginning of the end from what I understand. All right, we're going to change it up. I'm going to use the electric guitar for this. We're going to do a song by Jose Suicidio that hopefully will be coming out on his upcoming album. It will hopefully be done by the Christmas time. I just need to turn on the amp here. This one's a little bit of a rocker, so I want to make sure. Can you hear this okay? That's beautiful. Thanks, Gumme Cande. Mochi's Nirvana says, hey, Caffeinated Kath and the entire office. Hope you're doing well. Is Caffeinated Kath here? Awesome. Hope you guys are here and working. And Feeling good. We got great weather today. Computer, what is the weather right now in Burbank, California?
Right now in Burbank, California, it's 78 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today's forecast has partly sunny weather with a high of 87 degrees and a low of 63 degrees.
87 is a little hot. Computer, stop. Always has to go on too long. Boner of a Lonely Fart says, I feel a little under the weather, so I won't be rocking out too hard. Yeah, try to rock out moderately, especially if you're of a certain age like I am. If you're in your middle ages and you might have blood pressure issues or diabetes or any of those types of things, make sure you don't rock out too hard, but just sort of tap your toes lightly or something. Here we go. This is a song called Mind Games by Jose Suicidio, still in its incipient stages. First she had a boyfriend, the next day she's engaged. Then she says she's married. Girl, why are you playing these mind games? Love games, brain games, head games, mind benders, brain twisters. She's playing with my head. I saw her on the street with another guy. Funny, cause she told me she didn't want to be in a relationship. Mind games, love games, head games, brain twisters, mind puzzlers. She's playing with my head. Word quizzes, brain busters, trivia questions, puzzle conundrums, jigsaw puzzles, crossword puzzles, Sudoku, Wordle. We haven't spoken in years. Someone told me that she moved to California and married a lawyer. But then she calls me out of the blue and says she wants to sell me vitamin water. She looked at me and smiled, so I asked her on a date. She said that she was gay. Girl, why are you playing these mind games? Love games, head games, brain games, mind benders, brain twisters. She's playing with my head. Mind benders, brain twisters, trivia questions, puzzle conundrums. What's the one where they've got the letters that go around a common letter and it makes like a flower shape? Spelling bee, you're right. Fondue yourself. I think it's yeah, thanks everybody. And by the way, Jose Suicidio is currently taking notes on whether or not some of the lyrics are okay. So please feel free to either comment or send me a direct message. Because you know, I think that art is a collaborative process. Let me turn off this stuff. I was gifted by you an incredible, absolutely incredible amp for the anniversary of Henry's Kitchen, and I'm just so grateful. Let's turn off that reverb. Okay, Dragon Ball Mike says, wow, Henry, are you at some sort of Korean temple? I don't know, but it does have an Asian look to it, but I'm not well versed enough in the culture, so I really don't know. The Glimpse or no, sorry, the GL Prime says, Henry, aren't you worried that Jose Suicidio will hit you with a cease and desist? No, we have an understanding. Okay, everybody, let's see about a couple more picks, and then we got to get started making our campfire banana boats. Henry Townsend sends us a picture of this guy. Wow, this guy looks a little bit like some of the guys in Heavy Rain that we've been gaming with. Looks like that girl's probably playing some mind games with his head. Holy crap, awesome. I heard it was rude to say people have an Asian look to them. I don't know that I've ever heard that. Especially when you're unsure of their ethnic background. Yeah, those are tricky conversation topics. It depends on kind of how well you know someone and whether they sort of think that you're being evil when you're saying it. It's Kate X says, is that the sequel Heavy Fog? Is it? It very well could be. Yeah, this could be the sequel to Heavy Rain. This one's called Heavy Fog, followed by Heavy Hail. It's the whole weather series. Okay. Well, let's see if we've got any more picks here. I don't think so. Not this week. Thanks, everybody, for sending your picture submissions. I always appreciate it. I kind of like this. It looks like maybe that girl is behind me while I'm in the fog. Maybe this would be a good video for mind games. Okay, everybody, enough for this nonsense. Let's go ahead and get in the kitchen. Let's see if roast beef went back to his situation. Yeah, there he is. Okay, he's back in his stroller for the day. I hate to say it, but I'm enjoying the fact that he's not as vocal during my streams. But the sad part of that is I think the reason is that he's wearing down a little bit in his old age. He's losing the fire, and it's difficult to see. I lost my fire a long time ago, and I got used to it. But it's hard to see those around you. Somni4 asks if it's soundproof. Yeah, I think he does like it to be soundproof. He doesn't like it when I sing, so he tries to find himself a nice little soundproof chamber that he can jump into. Okay. Holy crap, awesome. Yeah, it really does take a lot of strength to pull that green screen down. It's very difficult. Okay, everybody. Let's take a look at what we've got here. I'll show you a picture of what the whole thing's going to look like when we're all done with it. Come on. That's not it. Hold on a second. There it is. So this is banana boat. This is Henry's Campfire banana boats. I did not make these, but I found them on a website called Pinterest. And we've got a couple of alerts here. Now remember, Stream Elements changed their whole look, so I'm missing alerts, which I hate. But 9 minutes ago, Caffeinated Cat said, "Hi from the office, Henry. Hope you're doing well. We've been watching the Osbournes at work recently. Excited to see what's being made in the kitchen today." Yeah, you know, I'd like to watch the Osbournes. I never watched it. I was too much of an Ozzy metal fan. I felt like it was going to ruin it for me. But now, looking back, I think the show's legacy has aged very well. And I'm seeing clips of it on Instagram and such that look like it's hilarious. I mean, Ozzy really became sort of a funny guy for a lot of his life, and I think that's pretty awesome. It's hard for me to imagine a serious musician eventually trying to become some kind of comedian. Mark Lahorn says, Reverbison. Oh yeah, we had the Reverbus on. But thanks for the resubscription. And once again, Caffey gifted a tier 1 sub to My Stomach Hurts. Okay. Let's see what else is, let's see what's happening here. You can hear me? Okay. So, once again, this is what we're making today. And I'll just be making a very simple variation, the simple s'mores variation. But it says, what is a banana boat? Like a cross. Oh, sorry. Like a cross between a s'more and a banana split. A banana boat is a quick and easy dessert to make while camping. Now, obviously, we're not camping. We're just in my kitchen. But if you are going to be camping, try to remember this because this could come in handy. A banana boat is a quick and easy dessert to make while camping. Just split a banana in half, stuff it with toppings, wrap it in tin foil, and place it over the fire. How to build your campfire banana boat. The concept behind a banana boat is simple. Take a banana with its peel still on and cut it down the middle along the concave side. Computer, what is concave?
As an adjective, concave is usually defined as curved like a segment of the interior of a circle or hollow sphere, hollow and curved. As a noun, concave is usually defined as a concave surface, part, line, or thing. As a verb, concave is usually defined as to make concave. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for concave.
No, thanks. By the way, I don't know if Alexa has figured out that you can't define a word by using the word. Concave is to make something concave. But I do want to say that sounds like geometry, and it's going to be difficult because I wasn't good at that. So I hope that doesn't mess us up too hard. Along the concave side, not all the way through, but until the tip of your knife just grazes the peel on the other side. You can then pull the peel and banana slightly apart. Okay, it sounds a little complicated, but we're going to do the best that we can. If you want to make yours a double stuffed banana boat, you can also put toppings between the banana and the peels. Wow. Actually, if you stuff the center as well as the left and right edges, it would be triple stuffed. Holy shit. This gets really complicated, but we're just going to do the basic. Don't get too carried away, otherwise you'll have a hard time wrapping it in the next step. Stuff your toppings responsibly. I want to say that also, this is a very serious note from me to you. A lot of people, when they make their banana boats, they do it very irresponsibly. I'm pleading with you, especially on behalf of the terms of service here at Twitch as a platform. I know there's a lot of young people there. Prepare your banana boat responsibly. And that's all I'm going to say about it, because things can go wrong. Okay, how to wrap your banana boat. Traditionally, banana boats are wrapped with aluminum foil, not tin foil. We don't say that anymore. However, we're not super crazy about cooking our food directly in aluminum. While there isn't a complete consensus about the overall health risks of aluminum, we prefer to err on the side of safety. So use a combination of aluminum foil and parchment paper instead. Maybe we'll put parchment paper in between. Computer, is aluminum foil bad for you?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, aluminum foil isn't considered dangerous, but it can increase the aluminum content of your diet by a small amount. If you're concerned about the amount of aluminum in your diet, you may want to stop cooking with it. However, the amount of aluminum that foil adds to your diet is likely insignificant.
Okay. Borsenvin says it's pronounced aluminum. Okay. It's Kate X says, do we need to wear any protection when stuffing our banana boats? Yeah, I'll be wearing this glove, which is not only fire retardant, but it's also knife retardant. Goat's Head says, thank you, Alexa Answers contributor. Yeah, that was very nice of them. Okay, everybody. Well, this goes on and on. But I think the idea is that we're going to put the parchment paper on top of the aluminum foil and then crimp the aluminum foil over the parchment at the corners to help it stay in place. Then wrap your banana completely in it, using the parchment paper on the inside and the aluminum foil in the outside. Okay, and then there's a nice picture here. I guess I could probably share it with you. A nice couple enjoying making their banana boats on the grill, presumably camping unless they're in their backyard. But they do look happy, Kathy. They look very happy. I've been happy. Gayfish69 says, oh, she's got a good banana boat. She's got some type of beer there. I can't tell what kind. Notice how her fingers are strategically covering the beer bottle. That's because they don't want to advertise the beer itself. Anyway, okay. Androphyte says, are we trying to double or triple stuffed variant? No, neither. I'm going to show you the very basic. If you want to, on your own, try to make double and triple stuffed, that's up to you. But I don't want to be responsible if you're trying to make a triple stuffed one and you do something dangerous or disastrous. So, okay. Let's go ahead and get right into this now, shall we? I'm going to jump to recipe. And well, let's take a look at the ingredients that we're going to be using here. I've got my foil. Now, I have two types of chocolate, leftover chocolate bar and some leftover chocolate chips. I think between those two items, we're going to be able to do this. Of course, the star of our show, we wouldn't have a boat if it weren't for the bananas, so we're going to have our bananas. And I don't have a graham cracker. We're supposed to have a graham cracker, but I was thinking, you know, it might be fun to use a pita, little piece of pita bread. And I have some marshmallows. These are vegan free and they have gluten in them. And it says here to eat them, it says best by 4/29/2025. But marshmallows, computer, do marshmallows go bad?
Marshmallows usually can last at room temperature for up to 1 year and in the freezer for 3 to 4 months. Once opened, marshmallows usually last for up to 1 month at room temperature.
Well, maybe I was wrong. Bill Kunzler says, is that aluminum foil sponsored by the Washington Nationals baseball? I don't know. I'm not a huge sports guy, although I probably will be following it as we get closer to the World Series. Janie Mango, I prefer meat-based marshmallows. Yeah. I'm just going to taste one. It's not that good. I have another marshmallow variant here. This one is best by Feb 15, 2025. So this one's actually older. But, you know, I mean, maybe if I pulled them from the bottom, I mean, how are they really going to go bad, really? Yeah, it's not stale. I think these are fine, honestly. I'm going to use these. I'll put the vegan-free gluten ones away elsewhere. Okay, so we've got our marshmallows. And that's pretty much everything. I think it's time to go ahead and get right into it here. So we've got our bananas, we've got our milk chocolate, 8 mini marshmallows, and 1 graham cracker square. Dark Ages says very ripe bananas have a bit of alcohol in them. Ooh, nice. I can't remember if Henry taught me that or if I just picked it up. That might have been something that we read, or maybe that we got from the computer. But either way, I think we're ready to go ahead and do this. Okay, number 1, take your banana. So we've got 2 of them. I don't know if we're going to make 2 or not. We'll kind of decide. With its peel still on, now I'm going to put my protective glove on here. Try to do it so that there's 1 finger in each one of the finger slots. Okay. With the peel still on, and cut it down the middle along the concave side. What in the hell do they mean by that? Along the concave side. Concave, do they mean like this part? They mean hold it like this? I know convex and concave. I didn't know there was going to be fucking geometry. Let's look at what they did here. That's not right. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay. I think they did it on this side down here. Maybe like this. With the peel still on, cut it down the middle along the concave side. Oh, Fondue Yourself says concave is cave-like. Oh, okay, so that would be an indentation. I got it. That's a good way to look at it. Not all the way through, but just the tip grazes the peel on the other side. Okay, I think we can do that. You just want to graze the other rear end of it with just the tip of your banana. Okay, and then it says peel the pulp and banana slightly apart. Like that. Okay, very important though. Okay, let's go ahead and make 2 of these. What did I do with the other? Oh yeah, here we go. M. Cariotti says it looks like a sandwich type situation. It really does. It looks very sandwich-ish. Sandwich-esque, I guess, would be the word. I don't want to cut too much. So we're basically just sort of opening it up. Okay, so this is a very old banana. I don't know if that's going to be good or bad. Computer, is an old banana ever good?
Here's something I found on the web. It is not recommended to consume banana after its expiration date. Some signs of banana spoiling include when it becomes mushy, develops more brown spots than normal, banana completely darkens, oozes, or develops mold.
I think she pretty much just described this banana. I think this banana is very old. What do you guys think? There's no expiration for a banana, says Ariel Hopkins. I don't know. Not worth the risk, says Alexander Dean. Computer, what's the worst thing that can happen to me if I eat an old banana?
It is not recommended to consume banana after its expiration date. Some signs of banana spoiling include when it becomes mushy, develops more brown spots.
That's not what I asked.
Banana completely darkens.
Computer, stop. Computer, what happens to a person if they eat an expired banana? Computer, what happens to a person if they eat an expired banana?
From theblogjournal.com, expired bananas can be a breeding ground for bacteria, mold, and yeast, which can cause foodborne illness if ingested.
Fuck. Okay, I may or may not eat these, but we're gonna make them anyway. But damn, I don't know how I'm supposed to just be getting a banana and I have to eat it within like a couple weeks. It's like sometimes you want to get around to it eventually, but I feel like when you buy fruits, you're under this pressure now. The clock starts ticking. It's like, you better eat that banana, you better eat it. Okay, Ariel Hopkin, risk to have the shits. Well, I already have that. 6Ween5 says maybe if you boil them, that might kill the bacteria. Yeah, but I don't want to be boiling bananas. Okay, let's just move on. We've got our bananas here. And the next thing we want to do is we want to stuff the chocolate and the mini marshmallows into the center. So I guess I'll probably do the marshmallows first. I'll just sort of put several of them. Kathy says, Henry, your picture is wrong side up. I appreciate that. I will, when we finish this banana, I'll flip it over. I sometimes in the morning, I'm in such a rush to get the stream going that I'll actually forget to put it the right side up. Let's see here, but we will take care of that because I know some people get very triggered when that thing's not in its right place, and I'm a little bit like that too. I suffer from what's called OCHD, which is kind of like OCD, combination of OCD and ADHD and ACDC. Newbie says, man, that really boils my bananas. Yeah, it can be very, very triggering. Okay. Funky says, hi, any tips on how to deal with my roommate? She's a clean freak and always keeps being annoying to me about having to, quote, clean my room. Whenever I tell her to mind her own business, she keeps saying, I am literally your mother. Should I kick her out of my dorm? Well, I have so many questions. One, why is your mother... Well, no, it's not your mother. You're just saying it's your roommate, but they referred to you as though they're your mother. It sounds like you need a new roommate. There are roommates that sometimes have psychological damage. Like, for example, they'll think that they're... Napoleon or Amelia Earhart or something strange like that. Make sure that you're not living with a psycho. Sounds like you might be living with a psycho. Okay. Boy, we sure didn't get a lot of chips. It's a good thing I also have this little bit of chocolate bar here. Maybe I'll cut this up. I know that I have a feeling this is going to be one of those recipes where I'm going to wish I would have just had the chocolate bar all by itself and saved myself the bacterial induced diarrhea or whatever it is that we're going to get from this. Okay. Alrighty, I think we're sort of starting to see what's going on. I got a bunch of chocolate on my hands. I'm going to have to fix that. Maybe in the meantime we can watch a little flashback from something we did here on Henry's Kitchen back a little while ago. That's not it. Sorry, everybody. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Henry's Kitchen, where today we're going to be teaching you how to make Henry's home garden harvest cake. So why own your own garden? Maybe you want to save money. Or maybe you're looking to lessen your carbon footprint. Or maybe you're concerned that an economic downturn could cause a supply failure that could thrust society into a post-apocalyptic hellscape. Whatever the reason, harvesting... Okay, here we go. We're going to do what they said. We're going to wrap the banana in the foil. But remember, they said that they wanted us to put the parchment over it. So, I think first we're going to cut this parchment. And sort of crimp this over like so. Now I actually don't see a reason why we need to use more than one of these. We could probably fit both bananas in one. I know that in the picture, if you look at the picture, hold on. Each one of them has its own aluminum foil, but I think that's kind of wasteful. I think we could probably get away with putting both of these in here. So wrap the banana in foil. Okay. Place on a grill until the filings have melted and banana has warmed through. About 10 minutes. Okay, we can do that. Okay, maybe we'll go to our infrared stove here. And I guess we're just going to put this on top here. We're boating. You're absolutely right, Borsenben. And Sanist Florida Man says it looks less like a boat and more like a submarine. Specifically like the Titan submarine that imploded. Oh yeah, that's a good observation. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to devour the rest of this chocolate because I don't think we're going to need it for our recipe here. Bill Kunstler says a boat is over 1,000 pills of fentanyl. Oh, I didn't know that. Windhuffer says, do you think the Germans were inspired by these to build their famous U-boats? No, I think it's actually the other way around. Trooper Gaddy, did you forget the pita bread? Yes, I did. Fuck. I totally forgot to put the pita bread in there. Whatever. It's supposed to be a graham cracker. Guys, I'm not feeling too confident about what's happening here. So maybe I'll just put this back in the fridge. And enjoy that with some Kalamata olives or something like that. Why don't we do a little cleanup here while we're waiting. Let me check in with the alerts here. I know that there's probably a couple of them have come down the pike. Hey, Ten Carl, our buddy Ten Carl, whom I hung out with in Fairfield, Connecticut earlier this year, says, holy cow, 3 years already and Henlip guitar. 3 years already. Amazing. Thank you so much, Ten Carl. Good to see you on here, and I can't believe it's been that much time. Did you guys know that I started Henry's Kitchen on YouTube with my first video, Henry's French Toast, oven baked, almost exactly 14 years ago? Are we able to get a fact check on that? Can we look at YouTube and see the date of the upload of the first Henry's Kitchen video, which is oven baked French toast? Because I think it's basically right now. Meantime, I'm going to go ahead and clean up all this kind of shit that I've got. I've got a plate. We can use that. Dark Ages says 14 years. Yeah, that's what it is. It's amazing. Really, truly amazing. Remarkable. It's Kate. Uploaded August 5th, 2011. Okay, so we just missed a 14-year anniversary of the first YouTube video from Henry's Kitchen. That's okay. This is still the month. I add 073. Oh, I forgot. Computer set timer for 8 minutes. EAD 0732. Hold on. Computer set timer for 8 minutes.
8 minutes, starting now.
IAD 0732 says, what's your favorite movie of all time? It's so difficult. I would say maybe Office Space or Spinal Tap. Or if you want to go serious, maybe Groundhog's Day. Caffeinated Cat says, that was the first video my husband and I saw of yours that YouTube recommended. Good times. Yeah, very fond memories. I'll never forget, 14 years ago, I was in the throes of a great depression. I was broke, I was drinking a lot, and I was scrolling through a lot of YouTube videos, and I came across a bachelor in their grandmother's, presumably grandmother's attic, teaching how to make asparagus, and I thought to myself, I can do this. And 14 years later, here I am, still drinking a lot, but still kind of depressed and not having a lot of friends and all that stuff, but damn, I've made a lot of cooking videos. Janie Mango says, I found out about Henry from Admiral Gorg. Oh yeah, that guy was great. If you get a chance, check out Admiral Gorg, G-O-R-G-G's summary of Henry's Kitchen on YouTube. I was very impressed with that. I thought that was really awesome. I had never seen somebody really capture the Henry's Kitchen experience that well and flatteringly and accurately. I feel like he really got it. MM Newbie says, have you ever taken the banana boat to Tuna Town? The banana boat, well, is Tuna Town, is that in LA? I don't know that I've ever been on a banana boat, actually. But it sounds fun. Borsenvin has tipped $5. Thank you so much, Borsenvin. And I don't get the alerts the way that I used to, and it's really driving me a little nuts. But Borsenvin, thank you so much for your generous tip of $5. And there's a message here. It says, what was going through your head when you launched your YouTube and Henry's Kitchen? You know, at the time I was thinking, let's just damn it all to hell. throw caution to the wind. Just go ahead, step outside your comfort zone, think out of the box, and just do something that's different. And that's what I did, and I think it was a good idea. I just flipped my banana. You can spin it around a little bit if you want to get the heat more evenly distributed. It's also kind of just a fun thing to do. Okay, maybe this would be a good time for me to do the thank you song since we do have some time. Computer, how much time do we have left?
You have 4 minutes and 40 seconds left on your 8-minute timer.
Bill Kunstler asks, what are your YouTube recommendations? Oh boy. Well, some of my favorite videos are Who Needs a Movie? There's one called Who Needs a Movie. Just look that up on YouTube. Shane Lucky Sings 5 Octaves on the Piano is an incredible one. Some of them we've actually shown on here. Boy, this is really cooking. Okay. I want to do a song to thank all of you, the users of Henry's Kitchen, who have done so much. This doesn't seem good. I'm inhaling aluminum. Smoke. That doesn't seem good at all. Seems like a terrible idea. I don't like it. All right. We're going to go ahead and do this song here to thank you, the user community at Henry's Kitchen. And we couldn't do it without you. So to the tune of Roger Miller's King of the Road, this song goes out to you, the moderators, the folks that run the Discord, the technical advisors, the big name streamers who've done collaborations, the tier 3 subscribers, and a lot of other people. Thank you so much. Here we go. Flockan and Dingo Bop, Dom Beef Hot Bear 1110, Do Dingle Dog Goggle, Dr. Flanges and Bacchus, and also Shane, yes, Beelzebub, Mochi's Nirvana, it's Kate Kairosa, Bumble Vision and the LGX, Chef Reactions, Husky Boyle, Bill Arkin, Music in the Toilet, Nim, Moon, Amaru, Orca Mind, S-Band, and Bonnie too, Dazzle Cat, Blurry Little Quest, and Boris, and Vanilla, and Parasitosis, and don't forget Quanto. Here we go. Embry 225, Yarchasm, Nico Teso, Michael Bublé 4422, Passion Airman Ocean 64, Midnight Fate, and JSBX Fanacity Tis Pool Boy 789, and Dazzle Cat, and Zod Bane, and Toke My Nuts, Saguaro Uberito 5555, Dinosaur JV's Text, Sickly Boy Beelzebub, Hen Lips 1, and Caitlin's Kitchen. These Nuts Game Master Flash, the Cat Food Taste Tester, the Jira Nix, Mochi's Nirvana, Red Hot Hibachi, Ransom GR, Cassidy Tiss, and Michelle Heffield, Lacey T, Purple Donut filling his fruit, Tankard and Borsaben, and Zodiac Tone, Gary Busey, ASMR, Lurk Bowl, Shandis, Nova Glarian, Mr. Gooseberry VT, and don't forget Quanto. Thank you, everybody. Thanks so much. We all know that it takes a village of people to do something as ambitious as what we do here at Henry's Kitchen. Computer, how much time left on the timer?
You have 10 seconds left on your 8-minute timer.
Computer, stop timer. Okay. Well, let's see what we have here. I guess we're probably going to need to put on our glove. Let's get rid of the reverbicin. Dark Ages says just a few moments of quiet reflections. And yeah, sometimes waiting for the timer is an awkward situation. Actually, I don't think that tinfoil conducts heat. That's one of the reasons that we use it. It's one of the reasons that we were able to go to the moon. Let's see here. Well, what do we do now? I guess we eat it. Gonna get some of that banana and a little bit more chocolate. I think the idea is we want to spread the chocolate in there a little bit better. It's supposed to mix up. Yeah, a little more like that. I want to try to get it looking a little bit more like the ones that they have. Okay. So if we want to do a back-to-back with ours plus theirs. Hold on, that's the couple making them, but they made several of them, of course. We made 2. Let's see what a banana boat tastes like here. Very messy. It's got kind of a strange sort of a metallic taste to it. Desolate Reality says, Henry, this looks delicious. Do you think you could send me the second one if I give you my address? Well, I don't know if it would keep. But should be pretty easy to make for yourself. I got it from a website called shehasaboyfriend.com. Campfire banana boat. Windhuffer says, I think maybe it already has not kept. Yeah, I mean, we used some old ingredients here. The chocolate really is the best part. But, you know, we're going to do all right with this. I can taste the banana. I think less is more when it comes to trying to get a bite with the banana. But here we go. Something crunchy. But I don't remember putting anything crunchy in there. It's okay. We'll give this one a C. We'll put this one right in the middle. 3 out of 5 stars. It's fine, I guess. Yeah, you're right, it's Kate. Yeah, that's what it'll be. Okay, so we made banana boats. And they were what they were. That's an expression I've been hearing a lot of lately. People say, it is what it is. And that's pretty much what's going on there. All right. Well, we have a fun game that we've been... I'll probably be taking a few bites of that while we're playing our game here. We've been playing this game. I don't know if I'd call it fun. It's interesting. It's a crime thing, but it uses what's called dramatic irony, which is when we know, as the audience, we know something that the characters in the show or in the game don't know. Caffeinated Cat says, well, whatever happens, happens. Yeah. That's another way to look at it. M. Newbie says, have you taken the banana boat to Tuna Town? Oh, yeah. We talked about that. Stephen Cat says, that looks a lot like the example pic. Are you sure are you using Photoshop? No. No, I was not using Photoshop. That was the real deal. Okay, so I'm hoping that this doesn't all freeze up on me. Sometimes it does. But we're going to do the best that we can. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open Steam. I always have to do all kinds of sort of stuff here. Go to my library, Heavy Rain, play. How do I get my cursor out of the game? Here it is. Okay. So you'd think after years of doing this, I'd be better at it. We got to put the desktop audio on. Okay, and then I think we're ready to play the game. All right, here we go. Let's see what wonderful, uplifting message we're about to get from this game today. We want to go to continue, I think, right? Last I remember, I think the guy lost his other kid, right? Uh-oh, what's happening now? Is this wrong? No, this is the beginning of the game.
Dad!
No, back to the main menu. Yeah, Borsenvin, that actually... Do I go to load? Oh yeah, here it is. And it's this one. It's not intuitive to me. Okay, hit load. Here we go. Yeah, this is much more like it. This guy is really in bad shape. He's lost both kids at this point, and he's murdered a couple. Dark Ages says, for some reason, your first save is prologue, so it's defaulting to that. Yeah, I don't know why.
Do you think it's gonna take long?
No, he should be finished soon.
Oh yeah, this guy with the glasses. He wears his sunglasses at night. Oh, frame rate in the police station is bad. Okay, well let me know how I can make that better. You're right, Boner of a lonely fart. Frame rate is bad. I wish I could do something about that.
I'm off, Charlene. I'll look at the reports later. I'll cancel all appointments for this afternoon.
Okay. Oh, Captain, Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI is here.
Jaden, of course. We've been expecting you. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Do you mind tagging along? We can talk as we walk.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks, Dark Aegis.
I wanted to introduce myself before getting started, but perhaps there's a better time.
No, it's fine. We just have to get to the press conference. Hey, Jaden, are you coming or what?
Maybe I don't like being talked to.
I haven't got all day. See my assistant. We'll talk later.
What? It's really hard to navigate around in this thing.
Morning, on a patch of wasteland in the East End at about 6:30 a.m., 5 days after he was reported missing. An autopsy will be conducted tomorrow to determine the exact cause of death, but going from first indications, it would seem that he drowned. The state in which the body was found suggests the methodology of the origami killer. The investigation should confirm this in the coming days. The police are continuing to work around the clock to find the murderer as quickly as possible. I'll field some questions. Yes.
You said the methodology indicated another victim for the origami killer. Can you be more specific?
An origami figure was found in the victim's hand, and an orchid was placed on his chest. His face was covered with mud, but there were no visible traces of violence to the body. Go ahead.
The Zodiac killer was never identified. Perhaps the origami killer will never be found either.
I don't think there's much chance of that. For the moment, the killer may think he's invulnerable, but in the end he'll make a mistake and we'll be there to arrest him.
We've got all our resources working on it.
Did the killer leave any written evidence? Perhaps a ransom note explaining his actions? Or anything like that?
No. He has not made contact in any way, and we have only the murders to help us understand his motives. Yes. What's the question?
Some people are saying that the police were slow to take an interest in these murders because the victims lived in poorer parts of the city. What do you say to that?
That's
Some
absurd.
people can fuck
The
off.
police make no distinctions between victims based on their social class. It is true that the origami killer seems to choose his victims from the more impoverished parts of town. The higher crime rate in these areas makes the investigation more difficult.
Holy crap, awesome. I don't know if there's a
Yes.
option for that.
There are rumors that the FBI has sent a profiler to help with the investigation. Is that true?
You seem to be well informed. Yes, we asked the FBI to send us a profiler to help us with this investigation. We were planning to announce this in the next few days, but it seems that won't be necessary.
Wait, I don't want to
Sources,
leave.
the town hall's been applying pressure to avoid any mention of a serial killer in order not to have an adverse effect on the mayor's election campaign. Do you have anything to say about that?
Pure speculation. At no time has the mayor been involved in this investigation, except to support the efforts of the police force, of course. Thank you for your cooperation.
One question, please, sir. One last question.
Captain Perry, one more question, please.
And ask this guy what's going on. Ask a few questions of my own. Hey, buddy. Buddy. My eyes are up here. What about you? Okay. I'm gonna go try to find that guy who was giving the speech. Not letting me go in there. Shit. Is that him? All right. Where is everybody? Where do we go? Hang out in the break room. See if I can get some info here. All right. Oh yeah, that's what. I'll get some food. Oh, thank God. You call that coffee? Who's in charge around here? Collection for Larry's promotion present. All right, I'll do it.
Nice watch.
Oh, it's the present we offer to our new lieutenants. We've bought the same model each year for the past 20 years for each promotion. It optimizes everybody's time, and it's the kind of thing that always goes down well. You can contribute to our fund if you like. We're still a few dollars short.
Congratulate Larry on my behalf.
I'll be sure to do that, sir.
Yeah, but you don't know his name.
Captain Perry said you could show me to my office.
Yes, of course. Follow me.
This is my office?
That's where I was told to take you. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
This place is a dump.
Okay, time to work.
That's what I do in the mornings before I start my stream in the kitchen. Carpal tunnel coming up. These glasses are my ace in the hole.
Step 1. Change the office.
Completed. Whoa. This guy's magic? Or is it VR? Whoa. Clues.
Well. Looks like there's something new.
There is?
Harry, comment. Tire tracks on the side of the road behind the railroad line. It may be the killer's car.
See if we can match it up.
The killer's car is probably a Chevrolet Malibu 83.
Okay.
common species. That doesn't help much.
Tire tracks we got. That's good. What's this? What the fuck am I doing? I think I'm done, maybe? Origami, here we go. I can figure out what kind of paper it is.
No prints or specific clues. Nothing much to go on.
More clues? Origami figure. Orchid, we did. Tire tracks. Satellite. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. Clear all. Okay, let's go to the map. Files. Whoops. No. Shit. Okay. Origami killer. I want to open this.
Always the same ritual. An origami in the hand, an orchid on the chest. The victims have always been dead for less than 6 hours when they were found, which means they remained alive for several days before being drowned. Over 3,500 people questioned. Over 100 suspects interrogated. Not a single lead to go on.
Okay.
Eight victims in the last 3 years.
Sean and Jason?
All boys, aged between 9 and 13. No signs of violence. The victims disappear from public places in broad daylight. No one notices anything. Bodies are found 3 to 5 days later, drowned in rainwater.
Okay. What do we do? I'm willing to take advice from anybody who wants to tell me what to do. This virtual world is too intense for me, says Caffey. No signs of violence except for the dead bodies. Yeah. I think we've kind of done everything here. Let's get out of here. Close Ari. What's happening to my hat? Carpal tunnel. Oh no, is this guy gonna be the killer
Here we
too?
go again. I better go wash my face.
Leave the station or go talk to the captain.
I need to take some. I'm gonna faint if I resist. It's all right. I know I can make it. I know I can make it.
Is this because of that coffee? Tripto. Okay, I think it might be time for us to start closing out.
This is Lieutenant Blake, Mr. Mars. Could you please tell him what happened?
It was this afternoon. I went to the park with my son, Sean. We played together for a while, and then he wanted to go on the carousel, so I put him on one of the wooden horses, and when I turned back, Sean had disappeared.
Exactly what time did you arrive at the park? Try to remember exactly, Mr. Mars. Every detail can be important.
It must have been about...
Do we remember?
5:30, I think. I'm not really sure.
What was your son wearing when he disappeared?
He was wearing a coat.
What kind of sick question is that?
A black coat. And a pair of pants. Beige pants.
How could Sean have disappeared without you even noticing? Weren't you right by the carousel?
I have these blackouts.
I went for a short walk around the park, just for a few minutes. When I got back, the carousel had stopped, and Sean wasn't there.
You say you took your son to the park after school, but you didn't report him missing until 8:15. Why did it take you so long to contact the police?
Yeah.
I searched the whole neighborhood for him. I thought he couldn't have gone far.
All right. That's all the questions I have for now. You're free to go, Mr. Mars. We'll continue to look for Sean overnight. We'll contact you if we have any more questions.
Do you think the origami killer...
Listen, your son's probably just run off and he'll turn up in a couple hours.
But what if it is the origami killer?
Well, then we have about 4 days to find him alive.
Okay. That looks like a scene. I think we're going to go back to the main menu. Yes. Okay, everybody. Well, the game is getting thicker. And the rain is getting thicker. And Leon is getting larger. Airplane reference. By the way, I saw the Naked Gun movie. It's very funny. I think you guys should see it. Let's exit the game. Yes. How do I do this? Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a guy behind me. Check. Okay, everybody. Are you still there? I like to see if I lost a lot of people during the thing. No, we've got a lot of viewers here, and subscribership has gone down a little bit. Let's see if we can boost that by showing Roast Beef, my cat. He's the handsome one in the family, and all we're seeing is his ass popping out of a stroller. But he is beautiful. Thanks, Mochum Joke. Snisku says, help. Holy crap, awesome says, Henry, did you just kill that guy? I think I did. Stephen Cat says, that game is almost as serious as cooking. Yeah, it's a very serious game. Just going to check in on some of our alerts here. MM Newbie asks, have you ever taken the banana boat to Tuna Town? I've never been in a banana boat, and I believe Tuna Town is in downtown LA, and I think I have been there. I went there to see a show one night. Okay. All right, everybody. Well, thank you very much for joining us here on Henry's Kitchen. If you want to learn how to make this shit that I made today, you can definitely go. Hey, Young Gilfa. Thanks for subscribing, Young Gilfa. This is what we made today. Henry's Campfire banana boats. That's their picture, and this is ours. I think right here at Henry's Kitchen, we're doing okay. And maybe this would be a good time to do a raid. What do you say? Subhype, Young Gilfa, just subscribe. Thanks so much. Gummy Candy, thank you. Cafe says, I mean, that does not look nice. You're talking about theirs, right? Yeah. I don't think theirs looks as good as ours for some reason. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do a raid on just whatever random person here that I see who's probably maybe a friend. How do I get to see? Oh yeah, following. Let's go ahead and raid our good old friend, the LGX. Thanks, Koromochi. Thanks, Borsenvin. We're going to raid the LGX, see what he's up to. He's playing Dungeons and Dragons, it looks like. Looks like maybe he's on a break right now. I'm not quite sure. How does that work? Does it mean he's on a break when I see that screen that he's got going right there? Because I don't know if I want to jump in when it's a break. He's also playing Headliners soon. Okay. Well, I'm going to jump in here. Maybe he'll see that we raided him and he'll get started. The LGX is great. Thanks, Beelzebub. Thanks, It's Kate. Thanks, Gummy Candy. Thanks, everybody. I hope you all have a great rest of the week. And then the next stream, noon, August the 17th, is going to be purely a music stream. So there won't be any of this kind of shit going on. It's going to be all music, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you're going to be able to join us. So check out my friend, the LGX. It looks like he's on a break, but maybe he'll hear that everybody's there. Okay. I'll see you next time.